Welcome to Home Cooking is for the Birds. Let's go ahead and just jump right into this. We're going to preheat that oven to 350 degrees. You will need 1 stick of butter. Put that in a 9 by 13 baking dish and put that in the oven. While our butter is melting, we are going to grab a mixing bowl, and in that mixing bowl we're going to add 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of self-rising flour, and I like to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder to that self-rising flour because you don't know how long your flour's been sitting, and it will lose its rising agent after about 6 months. So just to ensure it rises, I add that baking soda. Now we're going to add 1 cup of milk and mix this all together. At this point, your butter should be melted. We are going to pour our batter into the baking dish. Add 2 15-ounce cans of peaches with the syrup. Do not drain the syrup off the peaches. Make sure you spread those peaches out. And I like to add another can of peaches to this, drained. So I will drain a 15-ounce can of peaches and just add the peaches to this because I like a lot of peaches in mine. This is a very old recipe that a lot of ladies used to use when I was younger and still do today. This is how my mom always made cobblers at our house. It's 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 stick of butter. And of course, the fruit of your choice. That's why this is called the 1 cup cobbler. It's so easy to make. I also like to add a teaspoon of cinnamon to this peach cobbler. And I just swirl that around to make sure that I spread that cinnamon evenly throughout the cobbler. Now we're going to put this in the oven, and we are going to bake this, set our timer for 30 minutes. Now you may have noticed what looks like flour in my floor. I want y'all to look. Oh, this is not as bad as it was, and it got all over me. This is cornstarch. When I went to grab my baking soda out of the cabinet, the cornstarch just fell out and went all over my kitchen. Don't you just hate when things like that happen? But back to my recipe. 30 minutes later, voila, this is ready to be served. And y'all, I did not forget the ice cream. You gotta have ice cream on that peach cobbler. This type of cobbler is so easy to make, and it's always so delicious.